So, how are you guys? I came back today and just I have the that one. So yes, Friday night I work with this one. So I test in the machine. So I take the results. So there's we don't have the chip map. So after then I take that result. So the results is not bad too much. So right now the results is very good. Because before we don't have the at all there's red. So So the chip map before we check is all red. So right now I have the good result. So one domain here we have the problem. So it's all zero, and we have the between 14 and 15 we have the same problem. So 14 is a zero. Maybe suppose is not a 14. So because before we have the problem with the 15. So the temp sensor here is coming too much hot. So always is go to red. So I changed already for 15. So another domain we have the problem here. So actually this dashboard is from our technician is Konsheng. So today we work again with this one. Maybe we get very quickly, but still we have this problem. So let's go. We try again to see what is going on. First of all, what I'm trying to fix this one. So the next one and same date I fixed this one too. So this one is also red. So because it all red. So what I see. So I fixed this one, but again the result I receive the results. So between 65 to 61, all is red. No ashing, nothing. So after then the rest is like is looking good. So that one we try again. We send to animation, but then same day we need to take the results of this dashboard. So actually, sometime I'm working with this dashboard. So and I fix it, and one time I send in the machine, so I get all green. But only one chip, something is like low ashing and is a yellow. But this is first time I see the two dashboards came back something like get the error. So what is I see there for this one? So this is actually we need to check before we cannot say you anything. So because we don't know what is going on here, but we need to test first. After then we see what is exactly the problem, because same thing what I see here, 65 between and 61 is a zero. After then this one for 50 till and 46 is a zero. So some happen here is small happen, but we don't know what is going on. Just we need to go again with test. But sometimes actually what I'm doing, so if I see something like this, so this is 65 and 61. So between 65 61 some happen, but one is one of your chip is not working. Sometimes you need to change the 61 and 65 to both to take the result. So for some reason maybe is the clock signal is coming back, is stopping in 65, so this domain is red. But sometime the return back is starting from 65, so it's go to here, maybe is stopping somewhere, so is red. But sometimes so the return back is go to here. If the return back is go to here, so suppose is like 65 62 63 64, all you need to make hashing is green, but it's not a green. If you say okay, suppose this chip is stopping everything, no. But if this chip is the return back is stopping to the rest is not working. So suppose is for me, so this is just only the clock have the some problem. Because why I'm saying the clock have the problem, because in the last domain is not working. So in the last domain all of this give you red. So one of the signal here is stopping between 61 and 60. So one of the signal is stopping here, because if you see 16 is 2 is a yellow. So what I'm doing between 60 and 65, 61, 60, we need to test. So first of all, we go with this dashboard. After then, we have some dashboard more here to work. So just first of all, I'm go to with this one. So this one we let it here because I know some Hashboard yesterday on the Friday night I worked, but there's not done. But today we need to make done all of this one. After then we see with another one because me I have the some Hashboard more here. So today we need to make it done, and after then we send it to the machine. And the same day we give you the results. So what is the results for this one? So first of all we check this one. Sorry guys. So okay. So just we need to fix this one quickly. Why is not showing? This one. Okay. So the test is on this one. So let's go. We reset the clock. Just we check this one quickly. So this is a 9. It's looking good. So if I'm looking here, nothing. So right now the clock. So if I'm looking here between 62, 63, and 61, some of the problem because why I'm looking this one because it's a drop down the return back. So if we go to 61, and the 61, you make sure check this one. It's go down, it's not go up. So this is a 18 point something, 1.808, and if you go in the back, so 1.820, but it still is moving. So it's go to 1.7, it's come back. So we go back more. This is a 62. So right now we need to check 63. So if I'm staying 63, 63 is a go to 1.820, but this is, still is moving. So this is not good. So 20. 64, but 64 still is good, is looking good, so it's not moving a lot. So 63 is a moving a lot, so is two numbers moving, supposed to end it here, supposed to here, but here is go to 1.7, 61 is go to 1.7 and it come back. So this is not a good sign. So what I'm doing, just I'm checking again here, but I'm still waiting to go hot a little bit more. Just we need to try for this one, but what I know is a problem. I started 63 between 61 and 62, so the problem is here, is not far away, so just we need to follow here. So 9, so this is 0. Okay, so this is a 62. So look, 62 right now is starting PI. If I'm go to 61, 61, I don't have the BI. So the problem exactly what is going on. So this is a 62. 62 right now is start the BI. So let's go to check 63. Suppose one of this one it don't have the return back. So this one have the return back, but the problem the BI is start. So this one also the clock is go high 62, so the clock is not good. So that's why the hashboard is not working. Actually, Sometimes just only you need to change one chip, two chip, so this there's done. But what I see, if is a cold 62, he starting the BI go to 1.8, so and this is exactly is not the good point. So what I'm doing, just we need to stop here. We open the heatsink 62, 61, and 63 because our problem is starting from here. So if you go to check here, so suppose 60, 65, 64. So this is the fast the domain. There's one domain. So the domain 65 is working, 64 is working. So it's starting the problem from 63 to 61. Why you give you this one the yellow 60? Because there's not working very well. So this is the fast domain of the power. So just we need to open the three heatsink to see what is the chip inside doing. But I'm sure this one is between 63 and 64. 63, 62, 63, 62, yes. 63, 62, yeah. Just we need to look here quickly. But 63 is looking good, so we open 62 to see. So this one is 2 is looking good, but little bit I see here a bubble. I think there's make some short something, but what I'm doing, I need to open this one too. So here is good, is nothing is missing something. So the chip is also clean and the chip is good, is looking good, but we don't know if the chip is good. Just I'm looking, the chip is good, but so right now I open the heatsink from here. So this time we never change nothing because we need to calling hub again. So F is call. So we go to check 62. So the 62 is supposed to give me one time more the BI zone. If the BI zone, so what I'm doing, I'm changing 62, but the 62 is a two problem. So right now the clock is high a little bit, and also the BI is on if the dashboard is cool. So just only one domain he have this problem. I'm sure 100% is between here, um, but. Just we need to try again one time more because the dashboard is right now hot. So sometime if you go, the dashboard is very hot, so you cannot find the problem. But sometime if the dashboard is cool, you can find the problem very easily. But sometime if it's cold, you cannot find the problem. So the two way you need to verify. But for me, a lot of hashboard is not make hashing something. He give you whatever rate. So you just only what you do, just you can find the hashboard is go hot. After then you can find where is exactly the problem. So this is two things. Just we need to go again with this one. So this one we need to put aside to cooling up very well. After then we try again. So this is a paper. So this one, and Friday we work this one. So because there's all red, so we get as a little bit a good result, but this is not done because we have here 0 starting 15 to 46. So this is 0 after then here some 0. So again we go to test what is exactly the problem. So because I know here I think I work here and here somewhere 36, between 36 51 I work, but never I touch here. But what I know, so here's this domain, maybe it's not this domain because this is a 56, maybe 55 have the problem, maybe 51 have the problem, but any case, so here is looking 51 is good and 55 is good and 45 is good, 41 is good. So maybe is because if you look here and the same domain, so everything is hashing, so normal, but just only this domain is not working. But if you check 45, 45 is hashing 400, and also 44 is making hashing 400. So there's a closer than this. So after then, if you go 51, 51 is 384, and also 55. So the 55 is you make hashing 411, after then 44, 421. So I have the doubt with 45. So 45 is go to 400, and after then 45, 46 is go 0. So what happening here? Maybe here someone is the PI is on, maybe the clock is on, but I'm sure between the two right now, the two signal, we have the problem. If we have the receipt problem, if we have the receipt problem and another signal, so suppose the all it gave you red whatever, and red yellow, so it's not dashing like this, is just not offing on one domain. So anytime you see like this, so suppose one of your chip is the clock of the problem, after then the BI is on. So just for this case is a two-way, you need to dynastic. First of all is a call right away, you find the domain, go dynastic the clock and the BI. And the next one, you just, if you not find the call, after then you let it hot, so you can find where's the problem. Because the others, the first time dashboard is not hot, so you can find easily where's the problem. If you not find, after then you go to dashboard hot, after then you finding where's the problem. So let's go, we try this one. But I'm sure this one have the clock problem. So one of this chip he have the clock problem, after then the BI is start. So first of all we need to mark the domain, which domain is this one. So 1 2 3 4 is here, so here. So the dashboard is on actually, so just we put this. First of all I'm go to with the clock, so I'm check the clock from this side, so is a high, but so this one, what is the clock, is good. To any. So one thing I see here, so let's go, we try again here, just we check, after then we come back to this chip. But what I know, I see something in the lot, just to see, but what I see, something is error. So this is 1.7 go to 1.6. So this one is so this one is jumping the return back, but that one we ignore because I know what is going on. So this one is good here. So this is cool, we never find something error, just only for this one. So this chip, so the BIs go high, this one, so it's go to like it's moving 3 point, but for me it's not this one, because in the backside what I see, in the backside is two is moving same thing, but we need to wait for this one to go hot a little bit to find easily the problem. But for me it's not this one, so it's go to 1.6, 1.6. But if you check 1.6 is jumping, so this one is go to 1.4 actually. Just we need to wait more here. But what I saw, this chip is also go to 1.4 sometime. So nothing is moved right now. So this is looking like sometimes is good, sometimes is moving, but I don't know exactly what is going on. Just we need to try to see. So this is looking good, but I'm sure. So this domain have some problem. And so this go to any and come back. So the clock is stable, the clock is not moving, so at all the clock is good. If we go here, yes, the clock is good. So we go to 55. Where's 55? 55 is here. Just we need to try 55. So 55 is good. So this is the clock. So just I'm coming in between 14 and 15. So we need to find 15 and 14. So 15 and 14 is here. So first of all, we go in 14. What is doing 15? So this is good. So starting BI like 2 is not bad. So this is good. The return back also, but is still moving 1.6 and 1.7. So if you see, so the dashboard is go hot. So right now is the start to BI, but still we have the return back. The clock is good. Everything is nice. So just only the BI is the start right now. So we have the return back. We have the clock. We have the everything. So one of these chip is weak here. So that's why is the start the BI. So which one chip is weak? So right now we need to find the chip weak. So here's good. So I go back here in 15. So just we need to check in 15. We have the return back. So we don't have the return back exactly here. So that's why is starting BI. So here is nothing. So 17. Till here we have the return back. And if we go here, we have here. So supposed to show you 1.6. So 1.6 is he have the some return back. So this is good. But we go here. So 1.4, this is good more because we have still 1.6 we have here. So if I go here, what is going on? 1.5, so 1.6, 1.7, 1.7, 12, 15. What is about in 15? So 15 is 12, 12, 12, 12. So we come back here to see. So 1.7 we have here properly. 1.7 we have 1.7. So the dashboard is go very hot. So still my power is like, so right now we cannot touch very well because it's very hot. So see here, I think we have the problem in the here somewhere and the domain number 2. So 1.7. So the weak chip is a here. So everywhere we have the 1.7 something, and here a chip number 7, chip number 7 go to 1.8, 0.8, sorry, 0.8. So any chip is go to like it drop down is a power, so sometimes it go to 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1.9 something. After then is the starting the BI. So the BI exactly is starting from here. So here you don't have the BI because here the power is so too much strong. So why this one is starting the BI? So first of all, what I'm doing, I'm stopping here. Just I'm taking out this two heatsink and number 7. So because what I'm looking here, so and the number 7 is very good. So all green here. And just I'm taking out the heatsink. I'm not changing the honey chip. So because we need to check one time more for this one, just to see what is going on with this one. Just I'm taking out the heatsink number 7 and 46. Because this way the dynastic is take too much time, but for sure it give you some results. But if you work with like this one, so for sure it take too much time, but it give you some hand and the results too. So just we need to make sure what is going on here. So I take it out the heatsink. What I see just only dirty very. So if I'm looking in the pin, so in the pin is some bubble something, so little bit is a dirty. So just what I'm doing right now, just I'm reflow the two chip here, 6 and 7 and 40, 46 and 47 here. So just I'm reflowing and put it side to cooling how very well. After then we test again the same meter. So if the same meter we have the same problem, after then we go to change the chip. Just you need to use the flux very small amount, so you don't need to use a lot flux. If you're using flux too much, so after then you need to clean very well. So otherwise is the dashboard is go very dirty, something like this. So this is not good. But just you need to flux use little bit, not a lot too much. But me, I'm using actually is a very small amount of flags, but I don't know, many people is using too much flags. I don't know for what reason they're using a flags. Just me, I try to flags put a little bit. Yeah. And also, anybody is working with the Hashboard, actually with any Hashboard, just you need to flags little bit, a small amount of flags, that's it. So the flags are exactly just melting the soldering, nothing more. So just to help you to take it out the chip easily is not you do nothing more. But if you're using a lot, this is not good. So after then, and the next time you take the dashboard, just only you see in the dashboard is like in the pin, where is the pin of the chip, so you can see something is a black and dirty. So this is a flax. So flax is take a lot of things. So is a drawing here, so just you see the black, nothing more. So this is a flax. Don't need to use the flax. If you're using the flax a lot, after then you need to clean properly with the alcohol and very nice. So just the flax is actually it make a problem what I saw. So and 2 3 days I'm working with something like this hashboard. So what I see, so the flax is making a problem. So you don't need to use too much flax. Just in my advice is me, I'm not using flux too much. Anytime I'm taking out the chip, I'm using small amount of flux, and also I'm installing back the chip. I'm not at all. I'm not using a flux. And just without flux, I'm putting the chip and we clean. So this is the best way for me, but I don't know the people what they doing. But for me, is the best way is this one. So me, I'm not using too much of flux, just I'm using a small amount of flux. Just I'm taking out the chip, I'm using that. Because you see this one is why is go to dirty, is go to black. This is the flux, you're using the flux a lot. So if you, after then you take out the chip, you're cleaning, you see, if you don't need to use flux a lot, so it's clean, it's not go to like this black is dirty. And because if you put a flux a lot, so after then, so the flux is not go anywhere. The flux is stay here exactly. So the dashboard is actually is got in the machine. So is it, for example, the dashboard is stay like this. So what is exactly the flux doing? The flux just melting the soldering. So after then is go to dashboard in the machine, same like this is go to standard is like this. So the width of the etching you see, so here have the width. So after then is melted the soldering. So this width is cannot taking to the chip. So is coming pulling up after then a machine say this is 0. So that's why you don't need to flux use a lot, and little bit of flux you use, this is best way. So just we need to take this one back, because what I noticed for this one, so this dashboard actually I'm not change any chip, just I hit it, so I see some problem in between 62. So right now we test again because the dashboard is go cold. So we try again to see, because 64 is on the PI. What I'm looking here, so is it the same thing, same domain? Have the problem, so the rest is good. We go to again to check here. Just I take out the heatsink, I did it nothing. So to 1820, but still dashboard is 0 right now. This is right now is good because oh, it's come back, but I don't know which one. So we try again, we see. So this is good. So 19 to go 20. So this is not bad. So it's still same thing. So here, if I'm looking in the chip number 61, the 61, the clock is go high, after then is go hot, so is go to 0 0.8. So right now is a 0.9, but this go down is not go up. So you see, almost is go down. Is a 15. And just we need to check here, 16. So 16 is not bad. So look here, 16 is a 0.7. And if I'm coming 61, what is gave me 61? 61 it gave me 0.96, 16. So this is not this one supposed, yeah, this one is go down. And what about this one? So this one is go more high. So this is a 63, 63 is a go more high. So this is not good. If I'm coming here, so it still is working something. So this is the BI is moving like a 3 number, so the 3 numbers is not good sign. So if it's go hot, maybe it's got in 4 number. So just we need to wait for this one. So this is good. So it's go up. But this is for me 20 for 62 is not good, because 62 is a like he have the some problem. But actually you see here on 61 is 2 is a moving something, but is not stable the value. For example, if you see in 65 what value you see in the 65, so all domain is the same thing for any hashboard, but for this one is a little bit is different. So it's starting from 63, so 63 is go down. I'm going to check 64. 64 is good again, and 63. But right now, what I know, this is the cost of the 63, because 63 is looking like not good. Just we need to check this one again. Let's go 15. And this one for sure will go down more. But again, I'm come to check 63. So 63. If you see the 63 is moving, starting moving from 63, so 63 is go to 1.7 and it come back 1.8. So just we need to check here 64 what is going on. But 64 is moving, but not a lot. It's not go to 1.7, just is stay 1.8, but just only moving two number. But this one is not too good to move two number, but just what I'm doing, because the hashboard is go too much hot right now. Just we need to replace 63 again, but what I see 63 is a change it already, but one time more. If I'm looking here too, we have the same problem, because 61 is 2 is not good, the clock. So here is good. So the clock is not good 61. But after then always same thing is go, the clock is go down, is not go up. But only 61 you have that the clock 0.96 something, 16 something. So the all is, the rest is the clock is good. So just only what I see in 63 for this dashboard 63 actually is the drop down the power is go to is starting from 1.8, after then is go to 1.7 and it come back, is go to 1.7, is come back. So this is not the good sign. That's why, thank you sir, thank you very much. So this is not the good sign. What I'm doing, so right now I'm changing the two chip boot, because there's the problem of the cost. So but the chip we keep it with us, so the next time we're using again, so we see just we need to change the two both. So we need to change 63 is here and 61. So just here, here and here. So right now what I'm doing, because me I have the some chip here, their chip is very good, and just there, because in the top of the chip if you see that soldering is not too much, so we need to put little bit of soldering a lot. So like yesterday was I talk about this one. So if your soldering is a lot, this is not good. If you this is a less, is not good. So in between you need to put like minimum, not too much a lot, not uh, less than that, because if you put the less, so the chip is not go cold, because the heatsink is not properly go to in the chip, is stay in the chip, so is not cooling. So if you put soldering a lot, so the heatsink is go up, so in the top of the chip. So the next time if I'm coming again, I can show you what is going on and I'm talking about what. So this is the 2 point. So what I we need to show you, because this there is very important. So the top of the chip, if he have the soldering a lot, so the chip is coming little bit like this, so he have the one gap between heatsink and this one. This is a soldering, so it's not cooling very well. So if you don't have the less soldering, so if you don't have the less soldering, so it's not sticking a lot here. So sometimes just you touch like this, so that thing is coming out. If the dashboard is go hot, so just you can do it with your finger, take it out the heatsink. So this is the 2 point. So that one is make sure so you have the enough soldering, and this is the minimum one, and you put it the heatsink so it stay very well. So I'm using I put this chip here, but we need to bring back to resolder it. So just I'm putting in the glass, because I bring today some another chip thin one, so that's why today I'm using this one, because so there's enough of the soldering everything, so this is more good. So we need to open one room more to we take it out the 64, because we don't have the any room. So if you take it out this setting, so you can easily change the chip. So we need to take for example, we need to go quickly to fix like 2 3 dashboard, and this time like 4 5 6. So after that we go to test in the machine, so we bring the result back very quickly. So that's why I'm trying to go quickly, but for sure there is like a little bit hard there dashboard, so it's not easy, but really I'm trying to go quickly. But there's need more time to look what is going on, why is there's not working. So that's why I go slowly. But me, I'm trying my best to go quick, but there for sure need more time. But sometimes if you fix the dashboard, it does not give you any result in the machine too, because I know I have the one dashboard. Uh, Friday night I fix it, so right away I send it in the machine. So in the machine all the chip is red. So for example, he gave you all zero, so it's not accept the frequency everything, so everything is zero so in the machine. But I'm not sure what I'm thinking right now. So f is a, but for me is a cheap, because f is a peak, so at least, so for me is two things. So f is a peak, so it gave you zero for sure what I see. But I think it's not a peak, because f is a peak, so at least he don't understand the hashboard. So he know the hashboard, he install it here, so he have this hashboard, but only the chip he give you zero whatever, so he cannot understand anything. But what I'm seeing in the tester, so the tester they show me everything is here, but I don't know actually. So we need to test this one too, because today I bring back with us. So we need to verify this one too what is going on with this one. But first we need to finish that one hashboard, after then we go with this one. So this one is called right now. So let's go, we try this one again. Okay, and check this one too. Mm. So F is a cold, you can see nothing. So 1.5 you can see. So right now what I find here, so exactly the same domain here, what they gave me red. So 1.5, I find 1.5 is go to 1.4. So in the back, what is here more, we go in the back, we see where is the starting 1.5. So we need to find first of all 1.5. So where is the starting 1.5? So just we need to check here. So 1.5 is starting from here. So this is just if I'm putting here. So which one is this one? This one is a 15. So starting from here 1.5. So 1.5. Just a second. We need to find the exactly. So 1.4 is go 1.4. Just we need to check here. So 1.4. So that one, if the hashboard is go hot, he's go down more. He's go to 1.4, 1.5, whatever. So what I'm doing, so for me, this one is have the clock problem because before, so right now, let's go to check the health. Sometime the something that dashboard I see. So if you go to check the health, is a 1.4. So this one, the LDO is 2, is got a 1.4, but is not a LDO. This one is a one chip make this problem. We don't know which chip, but we need to find. But what I know, this one F is got to one domain of 1.4, 1.5. So this is the LDO. The not the LDO, the clock making this cost. So for example, if we go check the clock, all is go to uh, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. So it's not go up, no go down. So 0.7, 0.6, so 0.7, 0.6, 0.7. So all is go to something like this because what I know is a one-off chip he make this problem. So if you go to the next domain, is the clock is changing. So the clock is not the same like that domain. So 1.8. So here, what I know is a one chip he have the clock problem. We don't know which one, but this is very hard to can find which chip is have the problem. So we don't know for this one till right now. I'm trying because me I see some that dashboard something like this. So why is got in the machine it says 0, and because it's stopping the return signal, so it's go down. So how much it go hot, so after then it's go to 0. So like you say, all everywhere is good. So if you go to escape here, this side you can get the return back is very well. So just only here the return back is not fine. Just I'm trying here. So this one is good right now. So let's go here. So 12. So if you go hot more than this, so you need to wait, after then is go to 1.7. But for me, I know this is not a LDO because I changed the LDO both from here to from here. So this is not the LDO. We need to check this one. Um, and just we need to check something else. Oh, I find here. So sometime like this stacker, if you see this stacker, so this stacker, what is going on? So this stacker and the down of this stacker, you have the resistance and one capacitor. So sometimes at the top of the capacitor and resistance, so you cannot see. So if you hit, so this one is burning. So F is burn, so he moving with him and resisting the capacitor to both. So after then you, if you measure, so the value is not good here. So I know before here is the clock and the clock of the problem. So what I saw here, so I removed this this one. So I see here, so there's move it. So what I'm doing, so I need to bring back to the on place because there's move it already. So if you go to check here, I think you see very well, but I'm not sure. So okay, the microscope is on. So you see this one is move already. So that's why, so my value is not good. So this one is move here, this is the capacitor is move here. So this stacker is in the top is something like this. So anytime this is a burn, so why is take it out with them, because the resistance and everything here, the capacitor is coming hot, so is moving little bit this side, so is unplaced. So right now no connectivity here, and here the capacitor, so that's why he's not working, because this capacitor is very important. So he gave you 1.8, so the 1.8, so your power for all domain. So this resistance is the same thing doing work with the power. So the two of this one, any one is missing, so the domain is not working. Yeah, sometimes if you see, so you change LDO everything, so the domain is off, whatever. So just you need to check this one. So there's belong to the power of the domain. So just you need to check this one. So one side, so I'm not sure, one side he gave you 4 something, the other side he gave you 1.8. So anytime your 1.8 is off, so this is why it's not working. Just we need to replace, to fix, to we bring back to its place. Just you need this small, use a small amount of flux. Because this one is go up, so in the down no connectivity. So just I'm doing press something like this, so is melt. So this is done. So there is, so this is the resistance, so it's coming this side. So this one is too down. So this is done. We put back, but sometime you can see here the sticker is like for sometime you see the like this one, the sticker. So and the down is already here with the one capacitor, the resistance. So you need to check this one too. So because they are very important, that's why we don't have the right now. I check is a 1.4, 1.3. So if it's go hot after then the power is go down. So this is no problem. Just we need to check again is this one. So I changed already 63 and 61. So for this case, we don't need to touch this one too much. So because I changed the two chip both. So right now I test again. If we see everything is good, just I'm adding the heatsink back to send in the machine to test again. So our problem is just only here. So what I know, so between 61 and 63 he have the same issue. So maybe that one is resolved the problem. So we go to check again. So right now the zero, because I don't know which chip is bad. So maybe I installed some bad chip, but I'm not sure. So this one is good. So this chip is bad. So this is my first chip I install here, so it's not working. So this is my first chip is a bad. So what I'm doing, so for make sure 61 is good, just I'm doing a small jumping quickly to make sure we don't need to change chip number 61, because otherwise me I install 61 too. So if the 61 have the problem, so we need to change the two both again. So here is not working, here is not working. So I'm jumping here to see. So 60 is working. So 61 is too is a not good one, because I know this chip I take it out from one Hashboard, so maybe there is not good. So that's why. So if I'm jumping in a 61 to cross the 61, after then it gave me 16, so the 16 is good. So that's why the two chip again with the same time we need to change. So what I'm doing again, we need to, but yeah, for sure, if sometime you don't have the good chip, so it's take more time. But me, I'm trying to do quickly, but we don't know, because this one too is not work. So we need to change the two chip both. So because for one case, so what I know, because this one the 63 you don't have the return back. So if you don't have the return back, so supposed I'm jump 63, 63 to 62, so he work 61 he work, but 61 still I'm doing jump, but it's not work. If I'm good jumping 61 to 60, so that one is work. So suppose the chip is not good, the two chip board we install is not good, so we need to take out back and we install another one right now. But I'm not sure. But sometimes if you get some cheap and the batch is not good, what I know, you don't need to install more. But right now we don't have the honey chip, so we need to try, keep try. So for me, but it's not good. Maybe we install this chip, after then we send in the machine, so machine is not accept something more. Maybe this chip is very bad, so it broke many chips more, so we can return back the dashboard. But actually, so right now me I don't have that chip, so I'm trying still with this one. We see some chip more, after then if we get a problem with this chip, so we go to bring another one chip. But for me there's someone is good, but I don't know actually. We try. So it's still same thing. So we never changed the value for this one. So right now it's still we have the same value is a 1.5. So the 1.5 is not go up. So what I'm doing, so I'm changing this chip because in the backside, if I'm looking in the backside, so in the backside we have the so if I'm go to 51, we have the good value is a 1.7. So this one, you don't have the 1.7. So just we need to try here the clock, what is going on. So the first one, I'm go to with this one because, and this is for the return back. So we don't have the good value. Just we need to go here. So we need to change this one so because if I'm looking for this one, so it's the same domain is a 15. So the 15, the value is not good. This is stopping 1.5, so the 1.5 is not enough. But actually in the first time I test this one, it gave me 1.7. So what I did it, I let it hit. So I test everywhere value is 1.7, just only here, and the chip number 47, 47. So 47 the BI is on. So after then I let it cool again. I test. So what I find, so this is a 1.5. So 1.5 value is not good. Just what I'm doing, I'm changing the first one where is starting 1.5. So let's go. We try to change this one because this is a 1.5 is not good right now for me. Just I'm trying this chip. So what I'm doing right now, so I'm taking this chip for test to just I let it here, I'm little bit I clean, so I'm adding for another dashboard and remark to send in the machine what is said. So just we need to like take the results. So this is actually the chip of the problem, what is going on. Maybe the only this chip is not bad, but sometime yes, but sometime exactly is not the same chip. Just is not the chip bad. Just you need to reflow something like this. Just we need to make sure. So this is the chip bad. Yeah, just you need the reflow. So this one is still little bit hot, but we know what is the problem for this one. So just only this one is not work. So just we need to try again. So 1.8, so 63. So 63 again is the half. Oh no. Just we need to make sure this is the chip what is going on. Just I have the some old chip, so I'm using this one still. So after then we try again with this chip, but if it's not good, this one, so because also the clock is not good here. So what we have, so did here the clock is good to 1.7. 1.5, so sorry, so this is 9. So what is going on here, so this is it what I'm doing again. So we need to make sure which chip is bad. So what I'm doing is still same jumping. So because we don't know is it 63, 62, which one is bad right now. So just I'm try here. So I find 61. So this is the 62 actually. Still you have the same problem, so the clock is go high. What I'm doing, just I make sure this is a 62 63, so this chip is good. So what I'm doing, because the no, just let it this one here, so I'm trying with the 62 another chip. Suppose F is good, so right now if the 63 is good, so you need to give you the return back, and the dashboard is go green, and also and this one then last domain is all red, so is a 0. So because one time I know what I see in the 62, the BI is on. So right now the clock, so two chip I change, so we see what is the problem. So right now 62 the clock is go high, and 63 no clock, but it's not 63 because sometimes if you see the clock is high, the fast chip, which one if you go to with the clock, so which chip is the first one is go to the clock high, so you change only this one. So for example the return back you off, so somewhere you go, your return back is not passing, you change many times the chip. So after then you need to check your clock. So if you check your clock, so one chip the clock is go high, is go to 1.7, 1.5, whatever. So if is cross 1.0, so after then you have the problem. So this one is a 1.5, so I'm changing this one first. So this one I put it here because I know the clock, if the clock is not good, so we cannot use this chipboard. So we have this small bubble here, we need to take it out this one. So this one is green, and again we put this one, we check the return back. So 1.5 again. 1.5, just we need to check here what we have. So 4, this is good. So 1.5. So the entry of the my power is 1.5, so we don't have it the 1 point. But if I'm looking in the LDO is good, supposed to is good, because I don't know what is going on with this one. So this is hit, so just we need to check here. So 4, 5. So one thing what I know, we have some problem in the chip, but I don't know which one have the making this cost, because we don't know exactly the which one. So just we need to try to find that one, because right now is not this one, so it's not this one. Just we need to look this one, what is going on. Okay, okay. But I know this is now, but just we need to change this one, because this is the maybe the cost one. So right now we know this chip is not bad. So because still we have the 1.5, so this chip is not bad. So this chip is good. So we can use this chip back here to see. And so this chip is here. So right now I'm using this one here. So the first we need to clean this one, and also here. But actually it's not cleaning with this one. We need to clean with this one. So this one is coming, but is coming too much late. So this is not good for me, because one of my chips again is weak, but we don't know which one. So if I'm looking here, so it's a 9, so 1.8. Just we need to check this one, 8.16. Just for this one, what is going on? this one we let it again to cool, because right now what I see, some minutes is stopping, and if you start the test, some minutes is like a wake up, is sleeping, after then is wake up not really quick. So just what I'm doing, let it more cold, after then we test again, because what I see dashboard, if you connect, so it take like 3 seconds, but is stay and more than 3 seconds is like it's not work, after then is go green. So just what I know, just let it to more cold this one, after then we test again. So just we try. So this dashboard actually some Friday was I work with this one, but we never get it, because here you have the clock problem. So I fixed the clock. So after then is start the clock here is go 1.7 and 0, 1.7 and 0, 1.7 and 0. So today again we try this one and we send it to machine to what is going on. Just we need to try here again have the problem is resolved, but me I never change here the chip. So if I find something issue here, so we need to change, and after then we need to add all ASIC for this one, and we send to machine to what is say. Again we check here. So 65, this one is good. Let's go here. But for this one, we need to wait a little bit. I know what I know. So F is not hot, so you can see nothing. So everything is working normal. F is go hot, after then is all is changed the value for return back, and the clock, everything is changing. So we need to wait for this one to go hot, but I'm testing some point. So this is good. So the clock here, this is the clock. So the clock is good. So the return back is here is good. Is good. But right now, because F is a cool, so you can see nothing. Just you see everything is working, everything is fine. So some this dashboard like this, so it's very hard to confine the chip, because what I know, so almost is red, so we go to with this one. So if you check here, so at least at the is all red. So from here, so the return back is not very well before is here. So right now the clock, but between the clock, the two signal, so the two is same thing is not good. So that's why I give you all dashboard red. So sometime you see the off of our dashboard is red, the rest is a green. So one of your signal, yeah, maybe this is the return back, yeah, the clock, yeah, the reset. So first, almost this is the reset. So sometime if your return back is not good, so the reset is not good. So why I'm checking right now, so from here, so sometime I'm see the green. So because right now I'm not testing any reset, and the two signal more, because why I know everything the problem is where is it starting the problem. So that's why I'm testing something else, just to see. So here is good right now. So 6, the clock, this one, so is go high. So that's why the clock is go high here. So it's a 1.1, so it's not stable in 1.1, it's go more than higher than this. So that's why it's not working. So here 0, actually this one is a 1.7 right now, I think. So 1.1. So if I go back here, so it's a 5. What is give me this one? So he's ahead. So right now we have the problem is this domain. So I'm stopping here. Just I'm changing the this chip here. I'm looking for this one, because this one is starting 11 and this one is showing me nothing. So sometime he gave me, if the dashboard is called, they give me some value, otherwise you cannot get the value, nothing. So just I try this one to take out first. But if you little bit more you wait, after then there's go to 1.70, 1.70, 1.7. So the rest of this side is good right now. So the rest of this side is not good. If I'm looking for this paper, so this is a red. So that's why is a red. So the return back is still right now is a good here. So the another signal, so the three signals go to from here to here. So there's not good. So that's why you give you red. So the chip is coming out with the heatsink, so this is not good actually, because it's not enough soldering. Just the chip is come with the heatsink out. Sometimes so your soldering is not good, so maybe it's this cost, so your soldering is not good, so the chip is not stay here more. So also the chip is the ground is not touched, so it's not cooling. The connectivity is not good, so that's why it's not working. And because actually this dashboard is I think from Julia, so we need to discuss with them, because almost like two dashboard I see here. So the two is the soldering is not enough, but I know this is our good technician here, so he know everything, but maybe it's for some reason I don't know exactly. And just we need to try again if it's not good. So what I do, maybe we reflow, because I know what is we know, so it's not resolving the problem with the reflow. Maybe we take every chip we see, we need to put again the soldering with my system, but I don't know exactly. Just we need to check again, because this one, what I know, I open many things here. I see something like this. This is bubble. I take it out, but also the some dashboard I see have the too much bubble and whatever. So there's for sure you make the sharp. So after then dashboard is not working. So right now we have we need to fix two dashboard before, and two, three, four dashboard actually to test in the machine to see the results. So right now we have some minutes more. We need to fix the two both this one, because theirs already done. Just we need to test one time more. Maybe there's pass. So this is for this one. Okay, so for this one. So 1.5 again. So this one is never passed in 1.5 to 1.7. So I changed the two side of the board the chip. So but still the hashboard is working. So what I just we need to check from down what we have. So same thing. So one thing more. So right now we have the one option. So what is the option? The option is the LDO. No more things here. But I know this is not the Helio, so this is the my last option. So I have the Helio. So sometime we maybe the Helio's broke something, what? But I don't know exactly. But if I'm looking for Helio is looking good. But in case we need to change this Helio fast. After then we go to the backside. So just we need to find like a T17 plus, but actually we don't have T17 plus. I'm bringing one dashboard from the here. T17 plus. So I bring one hashboard from here. So just we need to take it out for the I take for the parts. So is the parts already, but I don't know. Oh my god! I don't know why it's taking out too much from here. So let's try this one. I take it out some. Uh, I need what the helio. So first of all, I clean this one, the helio to first here. You have to something just you need to clean little bit. So after then, if you put in the dashboard, is you can install very easily because I don't know. It's something like a glue. So this one we need to change to both. What I know with this one and with this power. So because the doors belong to power, so we need to change all this one. So we see. So yeah, here. So it give, oh, but then the first time he gave you zero and right away you go back. But I don't know what is this one. Which one is this? Just we need to make sure to find more for this one. But So I know the chip is not good, but just we need to try again here. Yeah, it's jumping here, chip number. So just we need to look which one is more jumping here. So this one is two is jumping. So this is not good. What they install, I installed the chip here, so there is not good. So it still is jumping. So I'm go more back to see which one is more. So okay, take this one too back. And here what do we see? So just a second. So this one is not bad. This one is 64 is not jumping. So just starting from 63 what I changed. So 63 is still jumping to 62 and 61. So just we need to do this and do this and do this. Okay. Because me I have the some chip here, but it's not retain one because it's not too much you have the to retain. So just we need to use some this one chip back. Still we have some, but is uh, actually is not too much retain, so that's why we don't need to use. But so right now we need to use this one back, but not almost don't have done nothing. So just I try to find someone. So like not this one, not this one. Okay, this one. So not this one, this one, this one. So just we try find someone to this one, this one, so this one, this one. So still I'm using this one. Maybe this one is little bit is enough for right now. Just to try. We just check the results. So what is between this and this? So this time if I install this one, so everything works. So suppose this the chip is not good. So if it's not work, so no. Suppose the Hashboard has some problem. So this one we keep it with us back. So I'm changing right now one by one, not how. So first this one, install this one. Sorry guys, and just we need to check this one. So this one is again is green, but just we need to check here the clock like before, so the clock is go high again. If it's good right now, so then we adding the heatsink everything, so we send it this one in the machine. But first of all we need to add all heatsink here, and what we know we need to this one we bring up a little bit. What is this? 400. So 10 recycle, good. So right now this one the clock is stable, so I think this one is good. So just we need to make sure with the machine what I know. So right now is stable, no moving. Before is go to 1.5 something, but right now is looking good. So we lost some temp sensor because it's a good in 10 right now, so it's good. So just for this one, I'm adding back the heatsink, and we send in the machine to see what is working. You know, just we make sure the clean one heatsink for this one. Okay, we need something like this, not this. Okay, 1 2 3 2 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 3 is good for this one. 1 2 3 4 5 small we need. So this is the small one. So this one just, but one thing more, just I have some small problem with the heatsink, so it's take my time. So just we need to do properly. It is in place, but really it's take my times. But sometimes you see some top of the chip you need a small amount flux, not using a lot, just use little bit of flux is enough for this one, but someone you don't need to use the flux, but someone you need a small amount of flux. This is the very small, but someone you don't want. Okay. So exactly is not changed the value from here. So it's already 1.4 again, but so 1.4. Just we need to find this one. Okay, I'm go to the top right now here. So because I changed the LD from here, so it's not change something. So just I'm coming here to see why it's doing same thing. I know something is short here, so that's why it's not go to 1.7, but sometimes just we need to figure out this one why it's doing same thing. So we need to see here, okay? Okay. So this LDO without anything we need to go change. So because we know what is the problem, but why is not go up, but why is not go to 1.7? That's why. So the problem here somewhere, but we don't know. So just a second, we take out this one too. So just we need to change this one, but we never get 1.8, but we don't know exactly. Just we need to verify this here, and also we change the two LDO button down and up. So we try again than the last time. So one of this one is good right now. So this one we need to send in the machine to test with the machine. This one, just this one we need to cooling up. So this one we test again. We need to have the heatsink back, but what I see for this one is a little bit is take time to coming up and fast. They gave me 0 after then it's go to 65, but right now I think it's good this one. So right away it's good in 65. So just we need to try here. The clock is right now too much high. So 1.7 this is not good. So F is 1.7, here is not good. So just we need to try here. What is the clock? So this one right now we don't have the clock here. Okay, just a second, we check this one. So 1.8 the clock here. So this one I don't have the clock here, 1.8. So just we need to try here. So right now 1.8 the clock is here too. Here is a clock 0. So right now if I'm good in the back, we need to see where is the starting 1.8 the clock and it's go to 0. So here is good. So just this one is good. So supposed to is start from this one because what I see in the paper. So this one is good. So start from here. So this one is right now good. This is 2. This one is not good. This one here. Okay, 63. Just we need to try quickly for this one because it's take too much time for me. This hashboard. So I'm trying some another chip. So this one. So right now we check one time more. So this one is done. Just we need to check again this one, and we send it in machine. This one. Okay, we try again because I add the heatsink. We see everything is good. The heatsink is good. So and next we send to machine. So here is good. So the dashboard is fully 65. So we don't have anything to do that. So this one is good. We need to test in the machine this one and we see the results. So this one is here. So we check this one. So this one is 1.7, is came back 1.7, so this is a good sign. So right now we have the 1.7, but they still the dashboard is 0, so we can find this one too. So it's no problem, it's not big problem. So because what we need here, so 1.7, so the return back is half the 1.7, so we get back. So right now we test where is 0, and because you have the return back here, just we need to check the clock. So the clock is go high, is go to 1.7. So why is go 1.7? So suppose is starting from this side, because what I notice is a so 1.7, so the clock is go high. So what I'm doing, I'm go too far from here, so we start from here to go this side. Where's the 1.7 start? So not this one, so this one is good. So suppose this side is good, is starting from here somewhere. So just we need to check. So this one is good, it's not 1.7. So this is good. So start from here, 1.7 actually is this domain, I don't know where. So we need to go little bit of this side. So it's not this one. So it's not this domain, is exactly the some this domain something somewhere. So is a 4. Is it 3? I think it's not in the back, it's in the front somewhere here. So if I'm check this one, so this one is a 1.8 the clock. So if we go here is off, and here, so 1.7 he have the exactly the for return back, and also the clock is go very high. So the just check the clock. So the clock is, so right now the clock is half. So if the dashboard is go hot a little bit, so after then you can see nothing in the clock. And just we need to check here. So here what I see between these, so first of all this one is starting 1.8, so after then this one is starting 1.7. So just only the clock, because this one is closed on the where we have the 0. So before we have the like and the return back is not good, so we get the return back. So right now what I find, so the clock is high between these two chips. So just we need to see why the clock is go high here. So it's looking the chip is good, just we don't want to change that chip, so just we need to reflow, and we see again the next time what we get. But the good thing is you need to change the chip, but right now we don't want to need to change the chip. Just one time I need to make it flow. So this is the chip is good right now. Just one time more we need to check this one. So this one is again 0. I don't know which chip is not working exactly. So this one is good. So this one is good. The return back is all good here. So we don't have the clock here. So 1.7. So after some minutes, so after he is releasing the all, he's take all clock with them. After then, so if the dashboard is go hard, after then he open the clock. So but it's not good. So that's why we need to change again this chip. So this chip right away we throw because for some point this one is not working. So it's wasting my time too much. So that's why we need to put in a bad chip. Sorry guys. Uh, this we need to change this one again. Everything is good. A call. Everything is good. So good, not bad. So this is another dashboard. Actually, what I'm looking here. So between 20 and 21, 25. So is a hashing actually, but what I see, what I notice, so all, at least we take all rate, but the good sign is this one. So we have the zero here too, between 20 and 30. So there's 21 also, but there's low hashing. So actually what I'm looking, so maybe the problem is not 20, not 21, maybe it's at 25. So if you see the domain of 25, so all of is hashing, but actually 25 is go green, is a yellow, but 21 is two. So if let's go, we say the return back of the problem. So the fastest 21. If we say okay, the clock, the three signal more of this problem. So it's between 20 and 21. So this case we need to test this one. We need to test this one fast. We see what we resolve the problem. But for me, it's a 25. Let's go. We try to 25 and 21 and 20. So I hope the problem is here. What I know, what me I noticed for something, for some reason. So just we need to try this one. So this is green, and also we go with this one. So 20 is a number for 1, 2, 3, 4 is here. So let's check this one. The clock, what is? So the clock is good here, is looking good. So this is not bad. And also we go to return back. So return back is good here. And the clock, so the clock is go here 9. So let's go with another one here. So 8. So suppose this one is 2, is 9. No, yes, is 9. So just we check here. So it's 9. So 20, okay, 22 here. So what I say you, so 25. So 25, the clock is go to 0.94, 24. So that's why he make some issues, some problems. So I'm sure if we go hot little bit after then 25, he can show you something. But just we need to see. So here if I'm go here, so the clock is down, so just and 25 if I'm coming is a 920 is go to 920, but this go up is not coming down. So anytime wanting more, if you see the clock is, for example, if it's coming down, so this is a good sign, so it's working. If it go up, so this is very bad sign, so you need to find the first one, which one is go up. So right now what I see here, so the 25 exactly is make hashing. So this is 25, this is 21, this is 20. So at least I'm checking from here to here, so the clock is not bad. So if I'm coming in 20, 25, so the 25 the clock is go high then first time. So after then is go hit, so it's coming down. So what I'm doing right now, we wait for this one. How much is coming down? You go up more than this. Maybe you lost the clock here, and but I'm not sure because right now is the Hashboard is go hot, so it's coming down. Then first time, so if the Hashboard is cool, so this is go up, is not coming down, so this is not good. And what I'm doing right now, so just I'm trying to see how much is coming down. But if we go, sometimes it go to totally zero. So if it go hot, 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 after then he gave you everything zero, and the next chip he gave you high. But we wait for this one. So right now is a high. Because just we need to wait some minutes more. So before then we go to test another one. So this is good, is looking like so you see the clock is go down, so it still is moving. So this is not so if I'm go to 20 back, so this is 20. What is give me 20? So 20 is same, is good, but 21 is too good. So if I'm go to this one is good, good. So this is good. So again, and 25, so 25 is, like I told you, is a high, so we go more here. We see what is going on. So what is gave me 25, so still 25, what they gave me 25 is all of same thing. So again I'm go to 25, so 25 is high, so again we come back here. So this one is good. 25 is go back, is right now is starting go higher, so it's go. We need to wait for this one, but I'm sure this is 25, so right away we need to go change 25. So we don't need to wait for this one, but I know this is 25 because what I see in the paper, this is 25. So just we go here, 1 2 3 4 5 is 25. And I think this one is a one chip. I know what I know. This is a one chip. The cost of 25 is still is doing everything. But what I know, I changing 25. After then we send it to machine. What we get, so is more quickly. I think I finished my charge for N3 too, because we don't know. And just we need to do some Hashboard more, and quickly after then we go to put my entry to in charge because we don't have the charge, so that's why the message is semi unconnected. So I think we don't have the charge right now, but I'm not sure. Okay, just I need to try the 3 boots. So this paper is for this one. So try this one, we check what is going on. So this one is 65. So right now, so before we have the problem here for return back, we check. So right now the good sign is 1.7 is stable, is good. So after then we have the problem here. What I'm doing, because we don't have the problem this side, we have the problem exactly here. So what we see, so the return back is not enough. Just I'm adding the heatsink for this one, and again we test in the machine. So the two chip is here, there's good. So and by mistake we take it out because we don't have the 1.7. The first of all, after then I check in the backside. So we have the problem with the LDO. So I changed the LDO. So right now this is good. So what I'm doing, I'm adding back the heatsink and from back in the front. So after then we send again to send in the machine to test. So we take the results and we see. So 4, because we need to add the heatsink in from back too, because in the back you don't have the heatsink. So I take it out this heatsink. So this one is done, we need to put here. So just this one we need to cooling up properly, after then we test. So this one, okay, we check again. So the clock, still the clock is same thing, this one. What I'm looking here, the clock, okay, the clock is coming from here. Just a second. So this dashboard, actually right now we have the problem with the clock. So anytime I'm checking the clock is go to 1.8, 1.7, and 61. But the problem exactly what the problem same in the machine and the 65 domain. So I try to change the chip number 61, but it's still same thing. So after then I change chip number 62. So but actually what they gave me 61 give me the high clock is give me 1.8. So after then 62 is a nothing. So same thing is doing something, behavior is not good, so that's why I change. So we try again, we see. So this one the clock is not coming down, so just we need to try again something else. So here is good right now. So 1.7 we have, just we need to try with this one. So nothing, so this is good right now. So 11, so the time sensor is on, okay. So this is good here. Nothing good is not good, this one too. So here good, just we try here. So okay, so this one is good. Good. So just we need to look 30, 30, 21, 30. Okay, 5, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 is here. 6 is this one. Student 22. Uh, Not good. So, but this one, all signal is good, but we don't know why he gave you all red. But all signal is stable, so the clock, the BI, the return back, everything. What I saw here in the between 25, so this one is not good. So right now I changed 25, so the but nothing more we see here. Just I'm adding heatsink back to check in the machine again to see what is going on, but right now I'm seeing nothing. So and just only we change one chip is a 25, so just we try again, because right now we see, so before like before is not this one, so is it changing little bit, but I don't know, maybe it work, but I'm not sure 100%, is 50-50, and till and 65 is working, but for the 35% maybe is not doing. But actually for me it need to suppose work, because what I see in 25 something is error, so I change it, so 20 is not 21, there's not bad, so there's working, so just we try again, we see. So this is the paper we need to add with this one. So let's go. So this one is here. So this one actually what I find, so here the return back is not good. So right now the return back is good. So we need to test one time more. So F is a green. After then we need to test in the machine. But actually where is the this one is the red. So exactly gave me and the number here, so this is a 0, so again it goes 0, but I don't know, here is a stopping problem again, just we need to try. So here is good, this is good, so just we need to check this one. So this is good, so it's stopping here right now. What is this one? So no, just a second, we check this is good, this one, this is not good. So this chip before, I know one time I take it out, but what I did is, so I'm not take out, just I reflow it, I let it, so that's why it's not work again. But right now no chance, so we need to take it out this one. But sometime I'm leaving the chip too, so we see, okay, it's working, but I'm not taking it out, so that's why is my mistake. So after then I think I'm not giving something like this, because there's always is an error, so that's why then first time you see change it right away, so this is good. And so I'm saying, oh wow, let it is working, and next time, but so suppose this is not working, why you need to waste your time, so take it right away. This is the best things. So right now I need to have three async back, something like this, so it's take my time. Oh shit, because it's my mistake. So sometime I'm not changing many chip because I say okay this chip is good, but really it gave me error, so that's why I waste my time. So and the next time, so right now I know, and next time no chance, nothing. So if we see something error, so we need to change right away. We don't give you chance more on the chip. So no problem, it's my mistake, and next time I'm not doing something like this. No error, no nothing. Because right now again we need to put the code and it's take time. We wait for them and we put back everything, and after then we cooling down again we test. So it's a long story, so that's why just we try this one. So it's zero, I know, but actually here is good and this is not good. Is this one is, I know, is a 1.7. So is this one is good to 1.7. The rest, this one is 1.7. This is a zero. What is going on? I don't know. So this one is zero right now, the clock. But I'm sure is not in the back side, is in the front something here. But we don't know, we never find that this one is like error for me. So this is good. So I start 4. This one 0. Suppose this one 1.7, but it's not 1.7. So this is 9. So 1. So this one is actually here. This one is here. So check this one again. So this is 65. So we need to check this one again back to the machine, but I'm sure right now there's okay. So this one again we need to test in the machine. So this is done. So just we check this one. So 1.7 we have. So green dashboard again. So we check here. So the same domain we have the B40. So again we check this domain what we have. So 1.7 we have here exactly. So this is good. So this paper is for this one. So for time sensor you have it. So this one is good. So right now we need to go to see in the machine. So just we need to check something else here. So this is good. So this is good. So this is the same domain. We don't have the return box. So again we check. So right now this one is looking good. So thank you guys again. You watch my video. So this one we need to send in the machine to check on the machine, and after then we uh, we take like 5-10 minutes. So we check in the machine. After then we come back to with the results. So but I don't know exactly, but just we need to take some 10-20 minutes, so because we need to test this one in the machine, so if everything is good. So I need to give you the result back, what is the result for this one. So there's working whatever. So just we need to check quickly in the machine, and I'm coming back with the results. So thank you guys again, you watch my video. I'm coming back.